Today I'm gonna show you why you need to look after if you are looking to sell your home for maximum amount. These are the things that you should do or you should not do in a home. Today I'm gonna walk you through it, just like having a buyer next to me looking at a home. What are we looking at, what we wanna see, and what we don't wanna see. So let's get into it.
We are in Calgary today, and you can tell because it's a sunny day, right? And I heard that you're looking to sell your house. Well, we are today in Hidden Valley at this property. It's priced at $675,000. And what I want to talk to you about today is a few features. Sit down there, Lorenzo. Don't get rushed, okay? One thing that is very important before we get into a house, guys. If I am going out with a buyer, right, I want to look at the curb appeal, and not just the curb appeal. I'm looking at the windows of the house, right? And you can see the windows there. They're very clean windows, and they're also newer windows, right? I'm looking at the siding of the house. I'm looking at the roof. Everything is well taken care of, right? Another thing that's very important, right, like I said, the curb appeal, but show them that tree over there, Lorenzo. Or not even that one, the other one over there. That tree is getting a little bit too close to your house. If you have a tree that's too close to your house, you don't want that, because that tree can destroy your roof, right? That one is not too close, but as it gets closer, the needles go on your roof, so that's not too good. So you want to see a house that has that part trimmed out, or the tree is not too close. Also, the roots are going to your foundation and so on. So if you are selling your house, this is the guide for you. This is what you should look at, right? This is what you should be taking care of. There's a few things here that I could point out. They could be redoing the painting here on the house a little bit, up and down. But the garage door is mint condition. You can see at the bottom, this is a newer garage door. Usually they have a lot of rust here because we are in Calgary and you're gonna get a lot of snow, a lot of rocks. Another thing that you wanna make sure is your listing sign, right? You want a nice big listing sign, not necessarily huge, but just a little bit. We can do a little bit better here.
It smells super quick, so.
Right, they know it's gonna go. It's gonna go quick.
If you are new to this channel, my name is Alex Bala. I'm a real estate agent here in Calgary, and I'm getting everyday messages from people just like you, thinking about moving to Calgary, planning to move here, and I love helping all of them. So if you want to move in the next 90 days, feel free to give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, and I'm gonna make this transition as smoothly as possible for you.
So one thing here I wanna really emphasize on, clean, clear. Another thing that I would add here, if you are selling your house, it would be just some patio furniture, because it would be really cool to just see the space, right? So you can see a table and just two chairs, like easy. Okay, going into the house. We are in the house now, and I want to show you the first thing that even Lorenzo is pointing out at is the garage, right? You can tell these guys are organized.
And they didn't leave all their clutter in here.
There's no personal stuff here, right? So this is what you want to know. There's no clutter, no personal stuff. It's really, really, really clean. And that, as a buyer, when I walk in with my buyer, I want to see that. I want to see those people are taking care of their house. We are looking at the small things, right, guys? So if you're selling your house, again, we are looking at the baseboard. How's the details on the paint, right? On the wall, small details. I'm looking, this is not a big deal, a few holes here and there. Like, overall, this house, don't get me wrong, this house is amazing condition, and they took care of it like really, really nicely. Small touches, right? This is where the money goes, and this is where it's really important to be careful with, right? So, like I said, those are some small things that you can add to your house. Small, like you can see the details that are just adding some value, right? They just add a little of a touch. And again, like all the lights, right? All the feel that this property gives you right here. This is the dining room. You just feel like you're in like a castle, you know, a little bit. We have granite here again. like you can see the hood fan is also like old school a little bit, like kind of like a castle vibe. The backsplash, this actually got my attention as soon as I walked into the door, because guys, my father is doing tiling and I've seen so much tiling in my life, it's ridiculous. I've been into all the houses, all the jobs, big houses, small houses, condos, everything, and I've seen tile, a lot of it, and this one actually looks like they've done a really good job. Another thing here is the staging in this kitchen, right? Again, it's simple. There's no clutter, there's no person, there's no picture with them or anything like that. You can see here they put as a mixing bar or as a coffee station. You can have here your sugar, snacks, all that. Also, another thing about this kitchen, what I really like, not just on the selling point, but even if you're a buyer and you're looking for a kitchen, why I really like this one is because there's so much space. There's so much space in this kitchen. If you're cooking a lot or if you like to have a lot of snacks and stuff like that, you know, this is a really good kitchen for that. So let's see outside. Another thing that I want to mention here is the floor, right? Really clean, really nice. I can't even tell if they have animals or not. Maybe they have dogs, but like it's really, really clean. Look at this, guys. This is the dream here. Low maintenance. You got a little bit of grass over there, further down there. And then here you got the gazebo. Everybody loves a gazebo, right? And then under this thing, you know what you can do in the summer? What? You know what you can do? What? A hot tub. Oh, put a hot tub? Yes. And over there they got a barbecue. It's really nice. And another thing that probably Lorenzo didn't catch here is the stonework, right? The stonework around the house here. This is not standard, guys. This is not basic. This is extra work they put in. You know what I mean?
I'd also like to
it's
add
extra,
that
man.
The neighbors have a gazebo.
Right.
And
it just
very nice.
It just feels like the whole thing is yours, right? It feels like you're in a good community.
That's a very important thing. Like when your neighbors have high quality upgrades as well.
100%. Well, you're looking to sell your house, right? The only thing that you can control is, let's see upstairs first. The only thing that you can control is your house, obviously. But when you are in a community like this, it's even better because it makes everybody look better, you know? So here we got the one of the washrooms. What I like about this guys, you don't even know, but this is limestone. So here you can see how thick this thing is. This is high quality. Actually, this is it's a porous. It's a porous like material. It sucks water like crazy, but it's really, really good material. Also, it's got a backsplash there. Not every washroom will have that upgrade, right? Here, look at this. This looks like it's from a magazine. Like it's just fake, like you know, in a way. It's so good and so lined up, like it's just, you know, it's not real. Really nice. Another thing that I like, and you want to keep in mind if you want to sell your house, you don't want this always off, right? I go into houses with people, with clients of mine, with buyers, and I see this closed. Yeah, the blinds gotta be open. We want to see light. We want to see clean windows, right? We want to see stuff like that. If not, it's gonna be, it's a mess, right? This is the most important thing, the light and clean, right? How clean it is. Again, here you can see, look at that tub. It's mint. Whoever cleaned that, it's, you know, deserves a 5-star review. Right here, guys, another 2 rooms. As you can tell, carpet is a little bit older, but again, very, very good condition. They cleaned this before. They vacuumed it. They probably like used the water vacuum, steamer, right? This is the things that we're gonna look at. If I'm with a buyer, I'm looking at those things. Again, I'm looking at here. This is a 4-level split house. So here we are in the kind of 3rd level going down. This level here is just an entertaining room, like a chill room. Living space, excuse me, living space. And what I like about this is that it has the real fireplace, the real deal. So here, if I'm with a buyer, right? Just gotta let them know this obviously is gonna have to be inspected before you buy the property, because probably doesn't work, but looks like those guys used it. So that's really nice. Again, in a house like this, honestly, like everything looks amazing. I gotta give them that. We gotta do a house that is not that great, you know, just so we show them what you should not do if you're looking to sell your house, right? Again, here, this is like a bonus room downstairs, full on, guys, full on light. Look how much light this property gets. Blinds are not down, everything is up, everything is good to go. The washroom, again, another washroom, clean. Let's see, laundry room. Look at this laundry room. You can tell the laundry is at least 15 years old, but it looks like new, right? Downstairs, another thing here downstairs I want to mention is just the utility room. But here this could be finished, but I like this kind of look as well if you have kids to play around here, or if you want to make a gym, a home gym. Another thing here, just let's show them here, Lorenzo, is updates that you want to do in your house, right? Oh, I got the light. So updates they want to do in the house, and perfect, we can talk about this, guys, here. So here we have the furnace, right? We have the furnace. You can see it has 2 pipes, high efficiency furnace. They changed the furnace not too recently, and if I look at it, it looks like 2005, around there, 2007, but it's a newer furnace. It's not from 40 years ago, right? A water heater, that's another thing that we're looking at. We're looking at the heart of the house. I'm looking in this room because this is where my buyer is gonna spend the money, right? I'm looking at the electrical panel, which is over there. We're gonna look at that too. But here, I'm looking at those things because this is $1,500, this is $75, $8,000. So that's a lot of spending, right, for them. And then we're looking at the pipes, guys. And I'm glad we're here, and I just turned on the light because I just saw it now for the first time in this house. Ooh. We got Poly B, guys. Poly B. So this, listen, don't be scared of Poly B. If everything works in the house like this house, if you have a house that presents so well like this house does, and it has Poly B, is not an issue, guys. Like, you can change the Poly B. Again, it will be expensive, but other than that, roof is in really good condition. Windows are in really good condition. Furnace is fine. Electrical is fine. Everything is fine. You can change Poly B, no problem. Location is amazing, right? So this is the things that we're looking at. Poly B, if you want to change in a house like this, is going to cost you around $15,000 if they have to go through a lot of walls. If it's not too many walls, it's about $10K. If you do it yourself, or if you have somebody that can help you, I had clients that did it for like $5, $7K. So depending of your situation, it's gonna cost a bit, right? So this is what we're looking at. So if you're selling your house and you know everything is perfect in your house, but Poly B is not, maybe you should change Poly B, because I saw a lot of deals falling through because of the Poly B. Electrical panel. Electrical panel looks decent. Oh yeah, I can talk about this. Shut it up. Shut up, bro. Bro, of course we can talk about this. We can talk about the electrical panel. Usually, what you want to see in the electrical panel is that it's not too old. You're gonna see the ones that are like from 60s and stuff. It's also like from 50s or like very old that are like 60 amp, right? Those ones are very small and very like not good, because they're not gonna support all of your house. Another thing you're looking at here, you want to see copper all over around, and there, I see some copper, but if we see aluminum wiring, it just burns faster. Like, aluminum wiring is most probable to burn your house down, because it will like catch up fire way quicker than copper. So what they do nowadays is pigtail, they call it. So they take the aluminum wiring, and at the end they put a copper wiring just to kind of like help that out so it doesn't catch on fire that easily. But what I would do is just change everything to copper. Again, that could be another expensive bill. Houses are, as far as I know, from 75 till 80 something. So it's like older houses, but I've seen houses that had aluminum wiring, and I've bought houses with clients that had aluminum wiring. We just got discounted, a good discount, right, when we did the purchase. So if you are looking to sell your house, again, you want to look at this, right? Is your house aluminum wired? Because if it is, then probably somebody is gonna be scared of buying it, right? So maybe you should change it, maybe you should not. Talk to me. We'll see if it makes sense for your price, right? So what I wanna get to with this also, if you are thinking of selling, but your house is not in perfect shape and you're like, oh, well, I wanna change this, I gotta change this, it cost me this much, it cost me like 20,000, 30,000, you know, I don't know what to do. Basically, hit me up, send me a message, because I have investors, I have people that are taking the houses, they're renovating the houses, and they're looking for deals, right? They're looking for, not necessarily for deals that is gonna be cheaper or something, but it's just gonna be, it's not gonna be obviously at the same price as this house, right? If it needs to do this, this, and this. So they're taking a house that needs a little bit of work, and then from there on, they can just renovate it and then they can sell it or live in it. Some of them want to live in those houses and they have families that live in them, or some of them, most of them, obviously, they're gonna renovate and sell. But if you are looking for stuff like that, drop a comment below, drop me a message, because we have a list of buyers, a long list of buyers that are gonna buy a house that I have coming soon or off market right away. I'll send them the properties, they look at the properties usually and they say, Alex, I like this one and this one, let's go see it. So with that, guys, this is how you sell a house. This is the way, if you are looking, if you're in Calgary, looking to sell your property, this is how you should do it. Clean it, depersonalize it, paint it, curb appeal, mechanicals, area, neighbors, which you can control. And don't forget, reach out to me, and I'll see you next time.